भी नहीं है ये माना कि मैं फिर जमा है हंसी है। तू जो नहीं है तो कुछ भी नहीं है ये माना कि मैं फिर जमा है हंसी है। तू जो नहीं है तो कुछ भी नहीं है। निगाहों में तू है ये दिल झूमता है। निगाहों में तू है न जाने मोहब्बत की राहों में क्या है। न जाने मोहब्बत की राहों में क्या है। राहों में क्या है। जो तू हम सफर है तो कुछ गम नहीं है। जो तू हम सफर है तो कुछ गम नहीं है ये माना कि मैं फिर जमा है हंसी है। तू जो नहीं है तो कुछ भी नहीं है। वो आए ना आए जमी है निगाहें। वो आए ना आए जमी है निगाहें। सितारों ने देखी है झुक झुक के राहें। सितारों ने देखी है झुक झुक के राहें। झुक झुक के राहें। ये दिल बदगुमान नजर को यकीन है। ये दिल बदगुमान नजर को यकीन है ये माना कि मैं फिर जमा है हंसी है। तू जो नहीं है तो कुछ भी नहीं है।
أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. I didn't inform you. I wouldn't inform you. Clear? As a result of that, what happened? He had to come over here 2 times. And he had to go back without taking classes. He had now to suffer a lot. He had to face number of problems. He had to face the criticism of his parents, or even his elder brother. Clear? He had to wait over there outside. I appeared in the exams. I failed. What do you think? What can be the reason?
You didn't work hard.
I didn't work hard. Ji.
You didn't learn your lesson regularly.
Thank you. Ji.
You didn't concentrate on your study.
Excellent.
You didn't work smartly.
Again, better.
You didn't work smartly.
Excellent. What's your point of view?
You didn't work hard.
I didn't work hard. I didn't work hard and I failed. Clear?
Yes.
What should I have done so that I could pass exams?
You should have worked smartly.
And my first mistake?
You should have worked.
I should have worked smartly. Excellent. I should have worked smartly. What is clear?
Yes.
If I had worked smartly, please complete it.
You would have passed the exam.
Excellent. I failed. What's the reason?
You didn't learn the lesson regularly.
Excellent. I didn't learn my lesson regularly. If I had what?
If you had.
If I had learned my lessons regularly.
You would have got good marks.
Excellent. I would have got good marks. I would have scored high grades. G.
You didn't concentrate on your studies.
And
If you had.
no,
And you failed in the exam.
excellent. If I had concentrated on the studies,
You would have got high marks.
excellent. If I had scored high grades, good marks, please,
You wouldn't
have been criticized. Excellent. If I had scored high grades, good marks, please.
You would have been appreciated.
Excellent. I would have been appreciated by everyone.
You would have achieved your goal.
Excellent.
You would have appointed for a job.
I would have,
Appointed.
again, think.
You would have been
Excellent.
appointed.
I would have been appointed, no. I would have been selected, no, for some job. Clear? I would have been appointed as so and so. G.
You would have been taught the exam.
Excellent. Let me know the problem which you faced during 48 hours.
I didn't get up on the second.
Excellent. You couldn't wake at the seher time. Clear? You couldn't get up at dawn. My question. What can be the reason? What can be the reason he couldn't get up at dawn?
He couldn't get up at Sahar time due to lackness of sleep.
Due to lackness, no?
Lackness of sleep.
Let's see. Good idea. Very good. G. He couldn't get up at dawn. What can be the reason?
Because he slept late night.
Excellent. He couldn't get up at dawn because he slept
Late.
very late at night. G.
Because
If he had
He had
slept earlier, G.
he would have awoken.
Excellent. He would have awoken. He would have got up earlier. Because early to bed, early to rise. What can be some other reason?
I was
You were
ill.
excellent. You were ill, that's why you couldn't get up at dawn. He was ill. What should he have done so that he could recover?
I
So that he could get up at dawn?
He should have consulted the doctor.
He should have consulted the doctor. What's clear?
yes.
I'm changing something now. Now that is if I had, if you had, if they had. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Some other format is there. You need not say if. Clear? What is clear now?
Yes.
Yes.
Had he, had I, had you, had we. What is clear? Had and who.
Yes.
Had he consulted the doctor, had he consulted the doctor, he would have recovered. He would have recovered. Two options are there. If he had, second, had he. Had I informed you, you would have avoided all these difficulties, problems, ventures which you faced. I would have avoided criticism. What happened with you during that 48 hours. He shared his problem now. That today, now he couldn't get up at dawn. So gentleman is of the opinion that it happened due to tiredness. No, that less sleep. No. And he is of the point of no, that is not the case. The problem is that he was ill. Please.
My computer didn't work.
Your computer didn't work. What can be the reason? His computer didn't work, didn't function. What can be the reason? His computer is not working. My question is very simple. What should he do?
He should take his computer to the computer operating shop.
IT technician.
IT technician, that's the problem.
Computer operator.
He no technician. He should consult some IT technician. Your computer is not functioning. For how long?
His computer has not been working.
Excellent. Your computer hasn't been working for one day. What should he have done?
He should have consulted
Some IT technician. He should have consulted earlier. Clear? When did it go out of order? It went out of order yesterday. At what time? His computer went out of order, yesterday. In the day, at 11 a.m. Who is to be blamed?
No one is to be blamed.
No, see, still his computer is out of order. It went out of order yesterday at 11. Still it is not working. Who is to be blamed?
Mr. Vass is
Mr. Vass is to be blamed. Why? What do you think?
Because he didn't consult it.
Excellent. Because he didn't consult any IT technician. What should he have done?
He should have consulted
He should have
the IT.
He should have consulted Mr. Wasim. No? Clear? Had he consulted Mr. Wasim,
He would have repaired his computer. Mr. Wasim would have repaired the computer.
or his computer would have been his computer would have been repaired by now. If he had got his computer repaired, clear?
Yes.
What would be the condition right now? We wouldn't be talking about that. We wouldn't be talking about that. We wouldn't be giving suggestion to him.
I missed my bio class.
You missed your bio class. What is the reason? What is the factor? What happened now that you couldn't attend your bio class?
I didn't wake.
You didn't know, you couldn't know wake up earlier or on time. And as a result of that, you couldn't go to the academy and attend the class. Clear?
Yes.
He missed the bio class. What should he have done so that he could attend it?
He should have got up early in the morning.
He should have got up early in the morning. He couldn't get up. What should he have done so that he could get up?
He should have asked his mother
Excellent. To awake him. Wake and awake. He should have asked his mother to awake him so that
He could reach academy on time.
Excellent. So that he could reach the academy on time and attend the classes. Gentleman has missed the class. What is the loss which he is suffering right now? The loss which he is having, which he is facing, which he is suffering right now. What is that? He couldn't attend the bio class. My question is very simple. The loss which he is facing, the loss which he suffered, please.
I missed one lecture.
Excellent. How simple that. He missed what? One lecture. No. How could he avoid this loss? He could avoid it, no, by getting up earlier, by asking his mother to awake him. He could avoid it by getting up earlier, and he could get up earlier by requesting his mother to awake him on time at the time of his departure for the academy. Once clear?
Yes.
Please be attentive. You joined SILAH 2 months ago.
Yes.
Am I right?
Yes.
Yes.
How did you use to speak English before joining SILAH? Once clear? How did you use to speak English? Please.
I used to speak English rhythmlessly.
Well, you used to speak English without a rhythm.
Without it.
Please.
I used to speak English with ill pronunciation.
With excellent, no, with improper, with wrong pronunciation, with substandard, what? Substandard pronunciation. G.
I used to speak English without any logic.
The age which you can remember.
Yes.
Where are you right now? When you recall your memory, where were you?
I was 6 years old.
That time you were excellent. You recalled your memories and you found yourself now in the age when you were of 6. Very good. G. 6-year-olds.
I was 4 years old.
4 years.
I was about 5 years old.
5, 6, 4,
8 years.
8. See, the age you are talking about, in that age, what did you used to do? What used to be your routine? What used to be the activities of yours? What did you used to do? G.
I used to throw stones on the car mirrors.
Excellent. You used to throw stones on
Cars mirrors.
cause. Excellent. You used to break, no, the cause, no, mirror. What is the proper name for that mirror? The proper name for that mirror is
Windscreen.
excellent.
I used to play in the street.
Very good. You used to play in the street.
I used to play the whole day. in the
Very good. You used to play the whole day. Excellent. Good. Dean.
I used to talk a lot.
You used to talk a lot, too much. What else did you used to do, please?
I used to make difficulties for my parents.
You used to create, excellent. You used to create problems for your parents, no? Excellent. You used to create problems for your parents. G.
I used to disturb others.
You used to disturb others. Excellent. G.
I used to disturb the gardens of people.
True.
I used to puncture the bikes.
Very good. Excellent.
I used to quarrel with others.
You used to quarrel with others. The concept is clear. You used to drink milk. You didn't used to eat solid food. In the early period of your classes over here, early period now, how did you used to perform over here?
I used to perform here less confidently. I used to forget the sentences
Excellent.
earlier.
I used to forget the names.
Okay. Gentlemen, when you were over here, no, in 2010, we used to do so many things over here. What were those things?
We used to discuss newspaper regularly.
We used to discuss newspapers regularly.
We used to discuss normal conversation
Excellent.
and local conversation
True.
and time slots of
True.
the day.
Excellent.
There are 8 time slots of
True.
the day and
Correct.
practice of these things.
Okay.
We used to consult career
True.
each and every person's
True. Now that projector used to be used,
used to be used.
Mr. Duncan's videos used to be played. They used
Listening
to
used to be into
excellent. Mr. Duncan videos used to be watched. Audio used to be played. Thank you very much, gentlemen. See you tomorrow, inshallah, Aziz, at 4:30, and you will be departing at 5:15.